Hey Saggies, welcome to the vibration. Fire signs energy has been a little rough, so hopefully it's different for y'all. The fault line, the hunter, the poet, the vow, the offering, the sustainer, and the thread. Saggies, I feel like there's just this idea. I mean, the fault line is one thing after another thing after another thing after another thing, right? It's just like there is no getting around the fact that whatever foundation it is that you were trying to build on before is just not a solid foundation. It's not working. It needs to end, right? Um, and that's been in your reads for a minute now, just that idea of like coming in hot, right? Not wanting to miss out on an opportunity, wanting to express, like the growth, the understanding, the development that has occurred through, like an uncovering of what it means to exist on a faulty foundation, and expressing this promise that you've made to, like create something sustainable, that pulls you to purpose. I feel like this idea of like somebody like grabbing like the root of a tree, like to pull themselves out of this quicksand. Saggies, I hope y'all are doing well. Happy birthday to my Saggies. Going to celebrate one of my Saggies this weekend. Super excited for it, but I hope everybody is having a good Sag season. Okay, we've got Strength and King of Pentacles, High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, Six of Wands. You know, Saggies again, it's just this idea of, like expressing, like all of these situations, all of these circumstances, I just feel like this, like if I don't acknowledge it, I like there's an idea of like naming and taming it, but I feel like you're taking it a step further because you're like, I'm going to name it, I'm going to tame it, and I'm going to find the beauty in it. Because if all things are for the good of those who love, if all things are for the good of those who seek growth, then even this can beget beauty. And I think finding the strength to really uncover that beauty and to be swept up in the good, but almost through this acknowledgement of the bad. Saggies. Oh, whoops, I skipped the other deck. I'll just do it in a different order today. Sorry. I was like, oh man, this feels really short. Okay. The Empress. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just this like, I'm going to emerge from this in my higher state. You know what I mean? I just feel like this, I understand value. I understand my value. I understand your value. I understand how all of these things went down. And this sounds cheesy, like knowledge is power, you know what I mean? But like also, knowledge is power, you know what I mean? And I feel like you're tapping into that knowledge and utilizing that power to find the beauty in a situation, to go for what it is that you've promised yourself. Okay, Saggies. Saggies. I can tell you this, it's already better than the other fire signs. So that's good. Saggies. The King of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Because, like, sometimes, and I don't know, take what resonates and leave the rest, but I kind of get the feeling of like, of existing in a state of justification, right? Over the past year, your reads have really been this, like feeling like you're kind of stuck in this situation and how am I supposed to be anywhere else? And this is where I'm at. And, like justifying why it is that you feel comfortable being there, even though you don't really want to be there, right? And I feel like this idea of like, no longer justifying something that destroys opportunity and making a decision to really go for an opportunity for creation. The Six of Wands is the idea of manifestation. It's like the minor arcana of the magician. And I feel like you've just made this decision to, exit left into a direction that's going to allow for you to really, create something from the chaos. And not wanting to miss out on that opportunity and really like standing firm in this decision that this is what you're going to do, because I just feel like it's not even really like, I feel like saying like there's not even a choice that's being made here. It's like that's it. Like I'm not sitting here hemming and hawing about, oh, what do I need to do and what decision do I make? It's like, no, there's no decision to be made. It's that clear of a decision. Oh my gracious. Okay. I was like, we're not going to end on the mirror. And then we got the castle. But it is this idea of like, destination stagnation and understanding why, like why something like a fractured idea, a fractured image, or, like a fractured persona or a fractured mentality, like it doesn't get anybody anywhere. And now now you see the full picture of why. Again, just this idea of like, I feel like you're not trying to dodge the reality at hand. You're just trying to you've just decided that you're going to use it to create what it is that you want. Like I can either use this as something that, as an excuse to hold me back, or I can use it as like fuel to my fire, right? And I feel like you're using it as a fuel rather than an excuse, because you're standing in your power. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Empress, you're like, no. That is not mine. I will not carry that. I will acknowledge it. I will use it to my benefit, but I will not carry it as though it is my own. I love that, Sag. All right. Saggies. Oh, wait, we did the last card, the mirror and the castle. Oh, wait. Sorry. I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Happy birthday. Enjoy your season, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.